look, listen. After about an hour of foolishness, we finally get to record this, Jasmine. Welcome everybody to my new series, Dating in the Trenches. This is a conversation on modern dating, and I'm so happy to have y'all here watching me. This is episode 1 of this series, and I don't want to call this a podcast because I'm actually going to put this on my YouTube channel. But you'll see these clips scattered all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But the main platform for this will be my YouTube channel. This won't be the only content on my YouTube channel, but this is something that I thought was necessary. And I know you may be asking, Gabe, what made you start this series? Well, I do have a very long-term answer for this. I'm not going to explain it now, okay? But just know, one day I will. There's a specific reason I am starting this series. But besides that, y'all know I love to run my mouth. I love to talk. That's why I'm in these social media streets like I am. And I felt like it would be good to talk to women about their dating experience in 2025 and beyond. I often say that dating is so much different than it was in 2020. Even 2022, 2023, like even 2024, dating today in 2025 is so much different. And I think I explained this a lot when I was doing rooms on Clubhouse, that dating trends would last a lot longer. So in the 70s, you had that dating trend last for about a decade. The 80s dating trend lasted about a decade and a half. The 90s dating trend lasted about a decade. It wasn't until about 2005 that we started to see the trends in dating shrink smaller and smaller. So trends, changed every year, or every 5 years, then every 3 years. Now, dating trends change every 6 months to a year. In January, we could be having a completely different conversation. That's just how fast the trends change. So I want to talk to women as these trends change. I want to see if there's a common denominator, something that's sticking out. In particular, what are these men doing? And so my question is to these women that are dating, how bad is it out there? What is it like? Is it really the trenches out here in the dating world? And so, of course, my first guest, I mean, she needs no introduction now. The one and only Jasmin. Jasmin, thank you for joining me.
It's good to be back somewhere on these streets of content with you. That's for sure.
Oh, no doubt.
We have not talked dating in a while.
Long time. For those that don't know, Jasmin was quite the regular on my clubhouse room, in my clubhouse rooms. Those epic 600, 700, 800, 900 person rooms that I always ran.
Y'all know I ran toxic rooms of people all night. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It was an epic run, man. I miss Clubhouse. I wish, look, Trump, put us back in the pandemic so we can run it back.
For real.
Put us in the pandemic. We want to run it back.
I don't know, Gabe. I heard Clubhouse been anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it ran its course.
It definitely did.
It ran its course.
It definitely did. So, Jasmin, just to get started, I want you to introduce yourself. So I want you to tell us, let's see, I want to know what's your name, where you're from, and what's your zodiac sign.
Well, you guys, my name is Jasmin. I am from Michigan, though not too much. And I'm an Aquarius, January Aquarius.
Okay. January. Oh, you made a distinction. You ain't with the little weird February.
Oh, because the weird February. Listen, the weird February motherfucker. Let me stop. The weird February people. Yeah, no, I am a January Aquarius. Okay.
All right. What zodiac sign do you like dating, and what zodiac sign do you not like dating?
Oh my gosh. I don't like Aries. men.
Oh,
I
God.
don't like Aries
Terrible.
at all.
They're terrible people.
I have come to the conclusion I don't like Pisces.
Yeah.
I don't like Virgos. That's the August and the September ones.
Oh man, I love Virgo.
I do not like Virgo men. My worst experiences have been with Virgo men.
Virgo
So,
women are really cool.
but the men are, mm-mm,
I got an ex that's a Virgo. She was cool.
mm-mm. And one of mine is a Virgo. That's why I said it. No. I get along the most with Libra men, which is really strange.
Libras? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I get along the most with Libras, and weirdly Sagittarius men.
Okay.
I've dated another Aquarius. I would not recommend that either.
You wouldn't do that no more, huh?
Nope.
Okay. All right, Jasmine. I hear you. Okay.
Nope. So,
well, let's just get things started here. I want to start off by asking, I want you to describe the dating scene in one word.
I want to say toxic, but I want to choose a better word. I'm going to describe it as, toxic.
Toxic?
I'm going to say toxic. Yeah. Because it seems like nobody has their own mind. Like nobody has their own mind when it comes to what they want. It's almost kind of like they need somebody else to tell them what they want. I feel like the current culture of dating has taken out the fun of getting to know somebody, has taken out the interest of the process, has taken out the good parts of the process of dating, get to know, and letting that lead naturally somewhere else. I feel like people are literally using Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Old Kevin Samuels videos, red pill conversations to basically tell them what they think they should have. And I feel like that's taken away from the naturalness of meeting someone.
Absolutely.
So
totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you currently dating, taking a break, or in a situationship? What's going on, Jasmine? What you out here? You in the streets?
I'm in these streets. No. I just ended a relational situation, so I'm not really necessarily looking to get back into one, but I'm also not against it.
Okay. Like, are you kicking it and having fun?
Kicking it? What do we mean by kicking it? Because
like, listen, we grown. Like, let's stop. We grown.
No, I'm not just like casually kicking it, like on nothing like that. But have I gone on a date or two? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like if it leads to that, cool. Right now, I'm just sitting down for a second. That's all. Like, I am taking a break. But I'm also still open to, if something happens, it just happens, like if something positive comes out of meeting somebody, then it just happens. So
the guy you just broke up with or ended things with, if he's watching this, I'm sure he's punching the air.
He's probably gonna watch this.
Oh my goodness. What happened?
What happened?
You don't have to get into super detail, but in your words, what happened with that? Like,
honestly, we were not aligned in the same spaces. Like, okay. For me, as a content creator, still on a smaller scale of content creation, that's trying to get to a bigger scale of content creation and influencing. Because I'm like, listen, these brand deals I'm getting ready to apply for, I got some other shit going on.
Right.
I cannot deal with a man who cannot handle being with someone that's kind of in somewhat of a spotlight, or that had like a full life before them. Meaning, like, also being a sorority girl, I can't deal with somebody that the insecurity of me being around other men, especially in the Greek space, it makes them a little crazy in the mind. Like,
right.
It's too stressful. I was like, this was my life before I met you. I still want to be an individual and still feel like when we're connected, we're connected regardless. But if I still have an individual life outside of you, I can't I can't do it.
Okay, that's fair
So
enough.
that's what went wrong. Like, and that's okay. It means that we're not aligned. You want somebody that's more put up in the house, that's not at the Greek picnics, that's not hanging out with the sorors, that's not at the step shows. You know what I'm saying? Supporting. Like, you don't want to be able to be with somebody you can't handle it. Yeah, or just other men leaving comments on videos or something. You can't handle it, even if I'm not saying anything back.
Not the other men choosing.
But the thing is, I say nothing back. I
know.
Nothing.
You know, I know.
I say nothing. So if you can't handle what comes along with being with somebody that is, I don't want to use the word popular. That sounds so childish. But like when you deal with somebody that does kind of mingle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then no, that's just not for me.
Okay, fair enough.
That's all.
Good answer. Mature answer. What does intentional dating mean to you, if anything? And do you feel like others are dating with intention in 2025?
One, no, people are not dating with intention. I feel like, again, people are letting the social media streets tell them what they think they should be doing as far as the dating space, instead of just honestly meeting someone that is within the guidelines of standard of what your standard is. But dating it with intention, to me, definitely, like you just kind of said, intention, like it's intentional from the fucking first. I cuss. I'm trying. I don't know if I can cuss. It's intentional from the first day you meet that person.
Right.
Meaning, like, you saw this person, you interested in this person. Dating with the intent of, if this person just said, I want to be married, do you want to be married one day? I didn't say I'm going to marry you, but are you dating with the intent of marriage? That looks like effort. That looks like not provision, but that looks like progression to me. If you still stuck in the same place, like you too content, I don't like that. So intentional dating looks like somebody that actually is progressive thinking. Yeah. They're not okay with just staying where they are. They're looking to expand. They know that, like, if they take on a wife and this and that they can't stay right here. You're going to have to progress, in that situation. So that's what it looks like for me right now. Like somebody who's a progressive thinking and action, progressive action type of person. So
okay, that's a good answer. I like that.
Yeah.
So switching gears slightly, have you ever felt like you were doing everything right but still get the worst outcomes? What has that been like?
I'm gonna say yes. I definitely have felt like that, like making all the right decisions, making all the right movements. We've talked about this on other platforms before, like making sure we stay up on, like, just femininity, like just taking care of ourselves as women. I feel like I have done the right things. Like the one thing I'm still working on is that damn gym. Okay.
Yeah.
I love Culver's. Give me a good ass burger. I love some nachos. I don't know. I like food. So, but that's the biggest thing I'm working on. It's like staying on top of not getting too big. You know what I'm saying? Like not getting. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like doing all the right things, but still feel like just having that what the F thought process. Like, but I think it's different for me now being post 30 versus what I would feel like in my 20s. Like in my 20s would make me feel like, what am I doing wrong? Why if I've been with this person for 2 years or 3 years and this is where we get to, like, this is the outcome. So it would kind of be like a self-esteem thing. Like you start thinking like that men are only approaching you for the one thing, and then once they have kind of exhausted their feelings or exhausted what they wanted from you, the next thing you know, like they on to the next. And in my 20s I saw that a lot, like in the sense of like I would date somebody and then like literally a year later after we dated, the next person you date and marry. That never made sense to me. Like I had 2 relationships in my 20s that went like that and it made no sense to me.
Wow.
Oh. So you kind of feel like, not me teaching you how to communicate and this and that, and then you take those skill sets and you apply it to the next person that you date,
and they benefit from it,
and they benefit from your hard work. That's why I don't put in no hard work no more.
Oh man, you said you hung up your Barbara the Builder boots?
I have, not even Barbara the Builder. I have hung up trying to teach you how to even just do basic shit in life.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, yeah, I got that.
Teaching one ex how to cook, the other one how to like. I had an ex who didn't even know how to do his own laundry. Like, it was a lot, and I'm just like, what?
Yo, imagine you teach your ex how to cook, and he over there cooking an engagement dinner for the next woman.
The funny thing is, he's still using my seasoning recipe to season your tacos.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, it's weird.
Man.
It's weird, but I will say, like, in
Dang,
post 30, it doesn't bother me. I kind of feel like it's almost like a saving grace. Like, if it didn't work out, that means it was something there that I wasn't seeing and it wasn't supposed to.
Absolutely.
So I see it differently post 30. Like,
yeah,
I don't feel no type of way. I just be on to the next.
Okay. All right, good answer. I like that. What do you think? What do you feel like men today are looking for in a partnership? You think they're looking for partnership or convenience? And explain what your answer.
Convenience. I don't think men are looking for partnership. We already don't like the word partner because they misuse it. But I think it's convenience because they think that a lot of men are moving as if women are disposable. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you're not looking to actually do life with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're looking for the convenience. So men are looking for convenience because if we really think about it, why are men meeting decent men or meeting decent women? Y'all may talk, text, go on one date, and then it just completely goes kaput.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we already talked about the sexual thing, like people leading with sex. So Absolutely. When you lead with sex, it ends things faster anyway, because and that's what I'm hearing from women. It's like, okay, me and him dated for, 4 months. And then once we had sex, we probably went out one other time after that. And then he went completely ghost. And you just kind of like, but it be men that's telling women what they want to hear, because they know on the internet, listening to these women, they hear what we want to hear, that we want to be married, that we want men to be providers and to protect and this and that. So they're telling the women what they want to hear, and then it's like you do enough to wheel that person in, and then you kind of be like,
you just let it go.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a convenience thing happening, because if it was a true partnership, you actually see more people getting married.
Right.
Like, and that's just being honest.
Right. Do you think men are like afraid of commitment or just want to be a player? Like, do you think men have Peter Pan syndrome?
I think it's a mixture. I feel like I think it's a mixture. I believe that a lot of men want commitment, but when they actually see what comes along with commitment, like what does it mean to actually commit? What does it mean to take care of a family? What does it mean to provide for someone? They completely go, oh, hell no, I gotta go, because it's like the thought process behind how much responsibility comes with caring for children and a wife, and making sure the mortgage gets paid, and making sure the car note, gets paid, making sure the car is fixed. When a lot of men start thinking about what comes along with, that's when they start running away.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Good answer.
Yeah.
Switching gears one more time. So this is the main reason I called you up here is tell me a dating horror story.
Honestly, a lot of them be sounding about the same nowadays, to be honest, but I don't want to sound like a broken record. But I went on a date with a guy recently, and men are so freaked out right now.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's straight to the cooch.
And this is something I went out with somebody I already knew of or whatever. So it's like, okay, we just hanging out. I wouldn't even call it a date for real, but just hanging out. And it's like 20 minutes in, I can't even get my damn food in my mouth, and you already like thinking of just saying things that you shouldn't be saying.
Now he asking what their mouth do 30 seconds into the date.
It ain't even, you too busy looking at that ass. That's your problem. Like, you too busy looking at that. You too busy talking about how you want it on your face. Like, it's weird.
I mean, Jasmine, listen. I know everybody hasn't seen you. I have, and let's just say, God did his good one.
I don't care.
God did his good one, Jasmine.
I don't care. And to be honest, I just had this conversation with my grandma. Like, I need to get a reduction or something. I ain't even got no work done. I'm just like, you know how to get a breast reduction? I should get a butt reduction. Because at this point, I'm like, y'all are so freaked out. I'm talking from getting approached at the gas station, at the mall, at this, at that. I like, they just too freaked out. Like, it's like, what happens to just seeing a beautiful woman, introducing yourself, being mannerable to attract yourself to this person, where she actually be like, dang, he didn't actually like undress me with his eyes. He actually like walked up to me like a real person. You know what I'm saying?
So, Jasmine, you into that just a little bit. Why is that important to you? Is it because you don't want to be looked at as an object? You want to be looked at as a person who has a heart, value, moral?
This is the thing. I want the person to understand that it's okay to be attracted. I don't want somebody that's not attracted to me.
Yeah, that's a horror story for real.
But it's like, you gotta know how to. I don't want to say, because I feel like it be telling too much. But it's like, you gotta know when the time is right for that kind of stuff. Like,
fair enough.
After you've been dating a person a while, you've been seeing them a while, now y'all have moved into y'all are in a relationship. Certain things just come with time.
Yeah.
Not like right away, because you're gonna turn that person off. Like,
and you would think men would know that. I mean, we got all these relationship gurus out here and all these relationship experts. Everybody got a relationship podcast and a relationship platform, but it seems like the men just don't seem to be getting it. I mean, am I tripping? Maybe I'm just being Mr. Negative Nathan. I don't know.
No, they're gonna call you Panda Bear.
Yeah. Right.
But no, it's just that's what's happening right now. Men are too freaked out. The world is already too sexualized as it is.
Right.
And then it's like, most women, well, I didn't say most, but women already know, like, men are also going to pick you first because of beauty. That's first and foremost.
Absolutely.
They like what they see. But then it's like, some men cannot move past you just liking what you see. Mm-hmm. You don't know this woman's last name. You ain't asked her nothing about herself. Mm-hmm. You don't even know where she come from, what type of background she have. Because even though we talk about the men not showing up right in the world, we have to be honest and be like, damn, y'all supposed to do some vetting too. Yeah. Because you may think that this beautiful woman is just all that. Homegirl a felly. You know,
oh man.
Like, you ain't done nothing. You ain't dug into this person. You ain't asked no type of questions. You haven't asked where they from, who they know. Like, if you met them out at a place, like what brought them out that night, you ain't asking nothing. You just freaked out. Like, you're not asking them anything. And I think that's another thing too. Like, men are too focused on the aesthetics. And we've talked about this before. A lot of men have already met their wives. You've already met a really good person, a really good woman who's going to be a really good mom and all these other things, and a real good wife.
Right.
But she didn't meet the societal standard of attractiveness. So you feel like, I don't want to, because I mean, like, you dismiss the thought process of being with this woman because you feel like she doesn't meet the societal standard of attractive.
Right.
And it's the vice versa with women too. Like, they doing it too.
Yeah.
So
that's real talk. That's real talk.
Yeah, like, that's what's happening to me. That's from what I see in conversations that I have with friends, with people that I now consider friends that follow both of us, that that we have built connection with. Like, we've talked about this. Like, every woman ain't having the same. It's like, we be on the internet like, damn, are we all dating the same person?
Yeah.
Like, did we all go out with the same person? It's the same thing with the baby mama, baby daddy culture. Damn, so we all got the same baby daddy, huh?
Right.
Like, so nobody baby daddy pay child support. Like, it's the same thing. If women are having extremely similar experiences, then there's something happening there. Period. That's just basic science. That's correlation.
Right. Okay. Good answers. I like it, James. So that goes right into this next question, which I think is a pretty important part of this discussion. What's one boundary or belief you had to reinforce more recently while dating?
Um, the communication. Like me, I don't like talking on the phone that much no more. So I'm
Mm,
actually okay with a good mixture of communication style,
okay.
you know?
Okay.
Um, but if you one of those go ghost for 2, 3 days and be, yeah, what you doing? You're blocked. Cause why are you talking to me?
Absolutely. There's no
Um,
conversation after 24 hours.
or if your
Block.
communication is all physical based and you literally don't have nothing else to talk about, go away.
Yeah. AKA
Um,
being freaked out.
yes. Yes, I was already strong with that boundary anyway, but the
Yeah.
communication of what I would consider to be consistent communication. And
Because
I've
men will
talked
play in
about
your
that
face
in
with that
dating.
communication.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
cause if you dating somebody, it doesn't have to be, I don't want to talk on the phone with you all day,
Yeah.
but
Fact.
at least a every day, like a text message or a 10, 15 minute phone call, like it don't have to be long.
Yeah.
Like it really don't. And sometimes good conversation can lead long, but it don't have to be long.
Okay. Cool.
And so I've been very, yeah, and I've been very intentional about the watching out for the freaked out behavior.
Yeah. I could imagine.
I know I'll be outside, y'all. I know I'll be outside, but that's that when you newly single pop out. I promise I'm going back in the house in a minute
Right.
because yeah, when you newly single and you pop back out, I'm gonna pop out one more time in July. I'm chilling for now, but one time in July and I'm sitting my ass down.
I hear you.
So yeah, but
And one
what is
last question for you
oh I'm sorry, go ahead.
is, what does a healthy relationship look like to you in this season of your life?
Mm. A healthy relationship looks like intention, definitely effort, mindfulness, meaning that you have truly taken care of your mental health, that you have actually addressed any past traumas, childhood traumas, relational traumas, that you dang near come prepared with paperwork that you have taken care of this part of yourself. Um, the biggest thing is effort. Honestly, I feel like, well, not the biggest, but all of them are big, but that's one. I feel like there's been a lack of that in the dating space, like the effort part. And a healthy relationship looks like you have to massage it, you have to pour into it. So pouring into a healthy relationship looks like giving actual effort in all areas of that relationship. You're giving effort not only physically, financially, whatever, you're giving it emotionally, mentally. All those things tie into creating a healthy relationship. And a healthy relationship looks safe. Like it feels safe. It feels like a safe space. It feels like I can be myself. It feels like I can still be me, do me. It feels like I can drag you along to the functions with me because you're going to fit right the hell on in. Like it feels like that. And it feels like, because I do have a child, it feels like good parenting, positive parenting,
Yeah.
progressive parenting, but progressive just in general in the relationship.
Yeah.
That looks healthy.
So no more kids for you?
Hell no, no, absolutely not.
Wow.
I have changed my whole mind. I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Honestly, I know in the past we talked about letting that women should, marry younger so that like you can enjoy motherhood at a younger age. And I did enjoy motherhood at a younger age, but now that I'm post 30 and I'm about to have a fourth grader this year, which is really strange to
You're not
say.
starting back over.
Mhm.
You're not gonna start back over.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm at the point where my daughter is very self-sufficient. I don't have to do a whole lot. Like, and then it's easier to get a babysitter for one, even when you're in a relationship. It's easier to get a babysitter for one than it is for two or more.
Right.
And I'm at a place where she has godparents, grandparents, great grannies, still all these people still living. That they're like, oh, you can just drop her off. Like, oh,
Yeah.
girl, I'm going outside this weekend. Oh, just drop her off then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if I had two, it would not be that easy. It wouldn't. It would not be that easy, especially with a smaller kid that needs more attention, that needs more feedings, that needs this, that needs it would it wouldn't work.
Closed.
It's closed. Mm-hmm.
Not reopened.
I honestly, like I said, that's why I've only limited my dating pool to men who already have children and you don't want to have any more. I'm okay with family blending, and we figure that out. Like, that's where I'm at. Yeah, that's where I'm at, because no.
All right, fair enough.
No.
I like that answer.
I was with it 5 years ago. I'm not no more. Yeah, no.
Things change. All right.
And then just to add, the state of the economy right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't want. I feel like on my pages, that's the one thing I'm about to start telling single moms. If you gonna possibly be a single parent or already a single parent, only have what you can afford.
Right.
And child, my kid costs too much. I can't do 2 of them.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Jasmine, your turn. If you could ask me anything about men dating or this current culture of dating, what do you want advice on? If
Let me check, because I wrote my question down.
All right.
Let me check. Hold on. Okay, the one thing that actually was really important when you asked the boundaries question, what boundaries do you think women need to be setting heavier right now in the dating spaces? Like, what do you think women need to be? What boundaries should women be focusing on more when they're in these dating spaces?
Question.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So there are a few. I'll give you 3 big ones I think women need to be firm on. Number 1 is time. You got to have some type of time boundary. These men have a lot more time than you have in regards to marriage, procreating, and raising a family. Men do not mind wasting your time, because here's the thing: a man might not want to be with you, but he doesn't necessarily want to see anybody else with you. Men are very selfish like that. So you have to set up some type of time boundary. You don't ever give a man an ultimatum, but you need to decide in yourself, hey, look, I'm going to ride this out for X amount of time. If it doesn't work out by this time, or if I don't see any real progression by this time, I'm out. And you have to stand firm on that. We'll say it one more time. Men will waste your time. Time is their friend. It is not yours as a woman. So that's one boundary you need to set up. Number 2, I think this is probably the most obvious of the 3. Again, this is just off the top of my head. Ladies, y'all gotta set a boundary with your bodies.
Amen.
It is so more than ever before. Women who are hot in the tail are gonna seriously lose out really bad in this dating market. These men are already telling y'all in this post Kevin Samuels, pro red pill, fresh and fit BS dating market that we're in right now. They letting y'all know from the jump what it is. They want to smash and they gonna dash. So you have to be, I don't care how turned on you are, how horny you get, you have to have some type of boundary on your body. That's what these men are wanting. You have the power. I think if women realize what they actually possess, they would cherish it a lot more. You don't give that experience to any and every man. I don't care if that man tells you that you're a 2. You need to be, when it comes to that, you need to treat yourself like you a 10. And you make it hard for a man to get in between your legs. The women who actually listen to that part of the game are going to be the ones to win. All these modern women can do what they want. This feminists, they don't lie to y'all. All these, free spirit chicks running around out here lying to y'all. They're doing the exact opposite of what they're telling y'all to do. So y'all need to catch a clue and close your legs. I think the third one, I think is a big one. Oversharing. You guys got to have some type of boundary when it comes to the oversharing. Running online, telling y'all business. Because a man like me is going to psychoanalyze that. And I'm saved these days. I'm a cross.
You know what?
But back in the day, a lot of you birds that run online telling all your business, I'd have a field day with y'all because you tell men how to prey on you.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all talk too much. Be quiet. And even when these men are asking y'all questions, stop sharing so much. That man has to earn that. That man, it's pieces of you that a man shouldn't know. There are things of you, pieces of you shouldn't share with a man until y'all are married. And some of that stuff y'all need to take to the grave.
Mm-hmm.
Why are y'all running online talking about how bad this man treated you and you gave him the world and declaring in the same breath that the next man you date, you're going to give him hell? What sense does that make? So those are probably the three boundaries I would say. I know that last one isn't so much a boundary towards a man, kind of is, but those are probably the top three I think women are going to have to set. Number 2 is the most important one. Y'all have got to stop sharing your bodies with men who do not care about you, especially with all these abortion and family planning laws that this administration is passing.
Amen to that.
Amen.
I would have to highly agree with 2 and 3.
Yeah.
All 3 of them for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But 2 and 3. Yeah.
All right.
Because when you get on TikTok, the amount of women that get on and tell all they business. I mean, I be up late, like, okay, she did a 10-part series. Well, let me go.
Right. Everybody wants to rest a Tessa moment, but it's going to come back to hunt a lot of women.
It is, because you actually you give the ammo, you almost give the answer on how to manipulate you.
Yes, you do.
You give the answer on how to manipulate you.
Like therapy.
Yes. Like, that's how I feel about when I see women that get on talking about they child's father. Because if another man comes into your life, you're literally giving him the ammo of what he can get away with.
Absolutely.
And it's like, no. But that oversharing, that was too good. That was too good. That's a great one. Like, stop talking so much. Absolutely. The crazy thing is when I started shutting up. Seriously, like in my late 20s, that's when I kind of honed in on the whole, when you quiet, you get more men tell on themselves. Like, just be quiet.
I'm telling you as a man, please be quiet. Women who get married are the ones who don't talk so much. And I know y'all do that. Y'all be really wanting attention. That's a red flag too. A lot of y'all need to go see the people. Y'all need to go down there and
go talk to that lady.
Y'all need to go talk to the people. So, Jasmine, this has been fun. It's the first episode. What you think?
I think this is a game changer.
I do too.
I'm going to prepare you for possible backlash because you know how the men folk on the internet get.
Yeah, I don't care.
They already mad. I called them garden gnomes and ping pong paddle built something this week. So yeah, I actually think this brings insight to what's happening in the dating realm from the perspective of the woman.
Right.
And the perspective of different women, because we all do live completely different lives.
Absolutely.
So, and it's weird because a lot of women are having extremely similar experiences. And I'm like, good women. I know some good ones that follow you, that follow me. Like, that's.
And I do have 10, I think I got about 13 women already lined up. And all of the women are from different parts of the country, different parts of the world. And you're going to start seeing similarities in what they say. Mm-hmm. So I want y'all to pick up on that as more episodes are posted on this channel. Mm-hmm.
Careers are different.
All the women cannot be lying.
Mm-hmm. Career space is different. Financial states is different. Like, physical and the experiences are dang near identical. It's crazy.
Well, Jasmine, this has been great. Thank you for joining me.
You're welcome. I'm happy we got over our hurdles.
We did. Everybody had me, but I got away.
Yeah, the hurdles. I mean, you got me up a little
late. We get ready to go lay down.
I'm ready to go lay down. I'm hungry and I ain't ate. I'm like, I did eat a little, but I'm like, nah, I'm hungry.
It's time to eat the real meal.
Nah, I'm gonna just drink some water. You know, just my
All right,
fast.
so it has been great. We'll see y'all next time.